back to the Goodgal Podcast YouTube page. I'm joined by my best friend. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Brix or Brittany.
And she also has a YouTube page. So please, before we start, like, share, and comment and subscribe to this video. And Brittany, say your YouTube page, please.
You guys can follow me at Brittany Miller, or you can type in the Beat Place 876 on YouTube, and then my channel will pop right up.
She will be in the description as well. Okay, so we are here to do a story time, as the title says, or weed brownie experience,
Or my
her weed brownie experience. All right, so let's just start off. So this story was, we both went to the same high school, so we've been best friends since high school.
Should we preface that we're not promoting any drug use
We're
in this
not
video?
promoting any drug use at all. We're just sharing our experience.
Say no to drugs, kids.
Please say no to drugs, kids. Okay, so it starts out.
This happened when we were about 15, 16. Yeah, like
Around
16.
that age.
Yeah.
Let me start, because I'm going to tell it on the
Start with you,
also.
so.
Yeah. So what happened was, right, we actually went to popular event was coming up that the high school always had, right? A fair. So we said, okay, this was the only day that we'd have where we'd all be together, right? So me did have a little boyfriend in high school now, what was a we did, right? So yeah, I can say it. Yeah. So me did have a boyfriend in a high school that was a weeded, right? And he basically was like he basically like always wanted like weed brownies, and I made him like a weed cake for his birthday one time. Being 15, how do you know to make a weed cake? Anyways, YouTube is good and bad for kids. So basically, right, I joke, YouTube, we don't know about it. But yeah, so basically I researched and found out how to make a weed brownie, weed cake, right? So I did bad pun it, like, you know. So when the fair was coming up now, my friend said to me, say, yo, we never tried that before, let's make a weed brownie, weed cake, whatever. And then now I was like, okay, let's do this. First mistake. That was mistake number one. So I hope I'm gonna keep it called mistake number one, right? Then so I made it, but how most people make it is they soak it in the water. The real people them know who know about the potency level is when you soak it in the oil. So you get the most potent part when you soak it in the oil.
So guess what she soak it in?
The oil. So, but what I did, I made a little, right? Because I know that only a crumb could have get us first. Remember, as I said, I had experience with it, I've never used it myself, but I saw like my boyfriend and his friends using it under the influence and all of that. So Missy said, and them smoke every day. So me know say, and when them eat that, it knock them out. So them body immune to it, I like used to it, you know. So anyways, no, carry it to the fair, but at the time we didn't have enough. I did have like a whole heap of roles in the school. Yeah. So I was like key club president. You can imagine key club president I carry with Brownie come to school. Anyways, I was key club president. I was like student council. I was whole heap of
We were very busy that day because based on the responsibilities that we had at the school, we were in charge of a lot of booths at the fair. So we had a lot of responsibilities that day.
Yeah, so we had a lot of responsibilities. So anyways, this is
where
we look for you.
This is fine time.
This is where we look for you. Because, so I was here managing, me have the little brownie them in my bag, you know. I'm here managing the booth and everything, like everything is
So
normal.
what had happened was, because she was so busy, she asked me to, okay, so this is supposed to be shared between all of us as a friend group. We're going to eat it later on in the day, but because I'm so busy and everybody's going to want to take a piece off of the cake, you, Brittany, you keep the cake and you protect it and make sure that nobody don't eat it before the time. How can you give a crackhead crack and tell her not to taste none?
Mistake number two.
Me, mama, I'm here if come off for getting the cake. And them telling me a full blown weed, you know. And I like say, oh, I don't even trouble the devil's
devil's flower.
I was a full blown weed at that time, and I made she entrust the cake, you know. No, you tell me she never done set me up for failure.
Mistake number two that. So me didn't know, manage the boot them, and I realized me I manage all the three boot them by myself. I said, where everybody gone?
Meanwhile, I'm not around her. She's somewhere completely different.
Like we don't know where she's
handling her business. Meanwhile, Catherine is our other friend. So Catherine and I are running off the same booth. We were doing face paintings. I remember this, but like it was yesterday. We were face painting all the kids in the lower grade under us, right? So we got a break because it was our lunchtime. We got
See,
a
I
break.
didn't even know this part.
No, she knows she's at somewhere. She's handling her boo, but we get a break because we were just working all day. And all me are working, and me I said, me can't even come off of the clock. Come here, go mash up the cake. Just never mind, never mind. Anyways, lunch break. Lunch break come now. So you know, on fair day, the canteen isn't, because the school's canteen isn't open on fair day, but they have different booths with different kind of food. All the booths finish. All the food in the booths finish, right? Because we were working, so we never get no chance until the end of the day to actually eat. So all of the food finished. I'm like, Catherine, I'm so hungry. Like, we've been working all day. I'm so hungry. Catherine is like, Renee never give you the cake for all.
Catherine,
so I'm like, yes, call her, come in. Me, I gotta tell the truth and shame the devil. Call her. I can't take the L. Catherine said, now you Renee get the cake. And I said, Jesus Christ, Catherine, I use her brain and me I use my belly. I said, Catherine, go in my bag. And she go, because me and her we were equally as enthused because I've never tried it and she's never tried it before. So we, all in our mind is like, oh my God, we're gonna trip balls. This is gonna be the best high ever. All of that. So Catherine is like, okay, let's break off a piece. I said, all right, Catherine.
Mistake number 3. They might eat weed brownie for
hungry belly. Let me tell you something. Hungry right through, you know, because we don't eat from man, and at this point it's like 4 o'clock in the evening to get later. No, Catherine did me know, right through. Anyways, remember Catherine did just as bad as me, but me get ahead of myself. Anyways,
oh my God.
So Catherine was like, okay, go for your bag. We're gonna take a little piece because, mind you, Renee prefaced it so much that, guys, she was literally. She was pounding it in her head. You know why? Because as she mentioned before, she had a boyfriend that indulged in the devil's grass. So she knew what it done to them, and he was an avid weed smoker, and it ended him up in the hospital. So, you know, she's like, guys, take it from me.
I told them not to eat it. I was going to share their portions because I knew how much.
And you wanted all of us to eat it one time.
I knew how much they should get, right?
And you wanted all of us to eat it one time.
I knew how much they should get, so I was just like, okay, we need all of them to just get lit together. And I wasn't planning to eat any at the time. I was just planning to monitor them because I never want to happen. Hospital business and not nice something. See?
Anyways. Catherine is like, just break off a little piece, nothing is going to be wrong. We don't know nothing about edibles. At this point, I'm just a normal weed smoker. I don't know nothing about edibles, and edibles is a whole different ball game. So Catherine is like, eat a little, let's just eat a little. So we break off a little piece. When Catherine now look, me hungry than Catherine, you know, because I know Catherine come from a good 2-parent home. So she eat breakfast before she left. Me never eat her breakfast. Me run out of my yard because me late for school. So me hungry than she, and me hungry right through. And she alright because she eat milk and cereal this morning. Me have to take a piece more of the brownie here. So when Catherine wasn't looking and she turned her back and a paint little face,
oh my God.
Take a little pinch off a little more. I said, we burning a slap right there. Really put our toes in it. Not ready. We can't even taste the weed. It tastes like brownies. Like
you are crazy.
It does smell like weed, but it never tastes like weed. It tastes really good. So much like I took like a good piece, just imagine eating a brownie. I took that much. Like
anyways, now Renee
brownie.
being the responsible one of the group is there managing the booth.
You don't come in yet.
Oh, sorry.
You don't come in yet.
No, somebody come call me.
No. When time we start.
Okay. Continue.
So anyway, so we eat the piece and me and Catherine are there and we're chilling out. We're just chilling and we're laughing. So till we start looking at each other, we say, oh, we just a laugh, so. But we don't really feel the brownie, we just a laugh and we just, we say this weird, even thing Renee, they make this strong because she make it with island shark. She breaking her boss, so she had the ultimate weed brownie maker. And this week, so me and Catherine, so till we start say this week, and as we say week, we say, week. And we just repeat, week. And we just I mean, it's a Catherine, and I was like, Rasta? No, I was like, what kind of Rasta? Catherine said, Rasta! She's like, no, like, and if you guys know Catherine, which you guys probably don't, but our friend, she's very reserved.
She's a very quiet person. Calm, like so she's the most responsible person in life.
So when she did it, like, weak! They said, girl, we're Rasta! Mind you, the first thing that let me know that I was first, apart from the excessive laughing, because me is a joker, so me I was a laugh, my chest was burning. When I say my chest was on fire. At this point, we're acting mad. This is when they go and call Renee.
They forgot to say that there was another girl. We're gonna not name her. There was another enough one, right?
She never even know a friend group.
She wasn't even in our friend group. She was just a very enough individual.
Wanga got
who come round and saw them and took off piece of what them and eat. What are you?
Yeah, what we eat? Make a piece of me so you see you. Them are gonna use food and catch you. So all this and yam.
Right? So they now put her on, who wasn't even involved in the plans.
None at all. She wasn't part of our friend group. She was separate and a
alright,
part.
I come now, so I just hear somebody, I'm managing 3 booths, I just hear something, this is towards the end of the day, like close to the end of the day.
Yeah.
I hear somebody come call me, Renee, your friends are like in the auditorium going crazy, like they're going ham in the auditorium. I'm just like, what you mean? And then I was just like, so Brittany leave her bag on the chair, So same time now, I say, there's no way upon God's green, beautiful land. Brittany take out that something and name it. Well, someone just search it back then. I said, Jesus.
She could have obviously. There was evidence there that it has been eaten.
I was just like, no. So I look in the bag, it's not there, right? Anyways, no. So I said, no, like I go in the auditorium, the enough one, she, no fisher. My eye is dropping out. My eye is Really? My eye is on the ground. Why are you stepping on my eye?
Catch it!
Why are you stepping on my eye? Why are you
Mind
stepping
you,
on
the
my eye?
auditorium is big. So they're dealing with it. So I'm on
You
the
don't-
other level
You
of the
don't talk,
auditorium.
let me tell you, oh, you did a behave.
No, me did one.
Brittany now is the auditorium has levels, right? So you had the lower level and you had the higher level. Brittany's on the higher level.
So me I watch her deal with the girl on her eye.
Brittany's on the higher level.
No.
Yes, that's what
I
you were.
was bawling.
No, me I talk before you did start ball. Me remember. Me did that experience.
Tell me when you
across.
remember.
So she did that. Like she was trying to explain herself to me, and then because she see me, she start breaking. No, so before she that try, then she start ball. Me sorry. Me never mean for doing to anyone. Me never believe it.
Bawling tears.
Bawling.
No, let me tell you. Before Renee even come to me from Mr. Renee come through the auditorium door. Mr. Jesus Christ. Literally, put my arm on my head, so I start bomb. Mr. Renee, I go, eat me. Renee, not gonna be my friend no more. I'm gonna never say, hide me, please. Hide me, because Renee, tell me what to do. Eat it, I'm eat it. Mr.
Brittany's literally doing the fetal position,
rock.
balling, rocking,
Mr.
balling.
Renee's like, Brittany, it's fine. It's fine. It's
fine.
okay. I still love you. No, you don't
No,
love me. You don't love me no more.
Catherine now is the actual angriest person in life. Don't talk to me. Why you make me eat this? You're the work. What is wrong with you? Yo, me I got thumping in your face. Like she's literally ready to war. Like
Catherine
Catherine is like
such adverse reaction.
adverse reactions. So I'm just like, yo, bear in mind, there's a person at the front gate. You can't this fair, how the school set up, it closes the gate until the fair is over. Because what the girl them used to do, them used to leave and go man yard, and them did a try prevent that at the school.
So there's a security.
So there's a security, there's 2 teachers and a security at the gate that locks the gate, and you cannot leave till the fair is finished, which is like 6 o'clock in the evening. Zine, this is about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Zine, where the booth part done and then them start have the party parts, right? So me and say, how am I going to get these girls out of the school before 6 o'clock with teachers hollering at every section? It was a blessing in disguise that no teachers were in the auditorium where they always are.
Right.
But since the Meadowbrook teacher them love chat, so them always a gather up and a chat the pin of them, right?
So they must have somewhere.
So them did there somewhere a chat, which thank God for that. Zine. Anyways, now we go now and we're gonna mess it. Alright, how am I gonna do this? So when I'm gonna tell one of the guys him say, here what you gonna do. I always sneak out of the school that way, yeah. So there's a little fence where it broke down, right? And people hop over the fence.
There's a hole under the fence.
No, it wasn't the hole. No man.
We never hop over
Oh
the
yes,
fence.
there was a hole under the fence. Alright, you're right. There was a hole under the fence where you could have crawled through and go
the
through.
prep school
the
and
prep
the high
school
school is
was
connected. I
connected.
hope them fix the fence. They
So
know. Because we give her all of the blueprints.
right? So I give her the whole of the blueprints.
But there's a fence that connects the prep school to the high school. So if we could just sneak through that fence, nobody over the prep school don't care about us.
And it wasn't a day where school was being held.
Yeah,
It was a holiday. It's the fair always keeps the day before a holiday, so the prep school part would have been closed already.
Yeah.
So you can just sneak through the fence, walk through the prep school, and go about your business because the prep school don't have no security, right? Anyways, no. So we are say, all right, but to get 3 highly intoxicated people through a fence. So now Catherine don't want to talk to me because she angry at the world. So there was one specific person who could talk to her. So what I did, she wasn't going crazy. She was just sitting one place. So there was one guy, right, who was older than us, and I was like, all right, here what you do. Can you just sit with her? I called her sister. Luckily she have an older sister. We're cool. Big up yourself. I called her and I was just like, hey.
Me and my older sister too, she just not cool.
No, you'd be dead.
Yeah,
You'd be dead.
she just not cool.
So I called her older sister and explained the situation, and she just a laugh and she said, all right, you come here. Me make sure say I know my parents come here. So I said, she's with this person. I give them her number and I leave her, right? Anyways, no. Fast forward to the Nofisha and that one, yeah. So
That's
Nofisha,
the girl. So give her a name. That's the girl that
Nofisha, she name.
Okay.
That's the girl know where I did a drop out and I do the most, right? So Nofisha and she know. Me sneak them through the fence. It was the hardest thing to get them to crawl. She's still crying. Don't hit me, don't hit me.
No, but say you really gonna make me go through one fence today.
Listen, to me this is like she's like going crazy. So then no, there was I said, all right, when I get them through the fence, with me I carry them go. Me can't carry them over my yard. My auntie did there my yard.
Me live down the road and them couldn't even carry me down my yard.
So there was one specific girl, big up yourself. Her house was her mom was like the coolest mom. So her house was always like a little mini trap house. Like you could have go there, go smoke, go par, it's like a little ends. So anyways no, me I say, me don't know if to take care of them, me don't know what to do. So you know me call my good and faithful man, right? Me call him and say, yo, babe, my friends are going crazy, like I don't know what to do. I give them the weed cake to eat. Him say, yo, Ren, what you do? Ren, what you do? He's always pressed, right? So he say, Ren, what you do?
This is Hispanic voice, by the way.
What?
Why you do that?
Ren.
Tell him to mess with the cake thing, Ren. Say less. Brittany bakes me a come for you. Me go come take care. Me go call the dog them and me come take care of you. Don't do your business.
Don't worry. Don't move. Anyway, so he was in the country, I think, right? So him couldn't come. Or
him send him friend.
Him send like 3 of him friend them, right?
Yeah.
Me can call on the name because I not care. Willow Don, the only dimes. Who else did that? Mario. Big up on yourself, because on
save my life.
On the same lives that they did.
Save my life.
So yo, on the same lives that they did. Anyways, no. So I call him in and I say, yo, I don't know what to do. He said, don't worry. We got. But them didn't know the trap house, the girl house. So I said,
before you reach us, remember, say if you include the video when we are go down the road to the girl
yes.
house.
So I have one bag of video when
Bare video the girl have. And this is from in high school, by the way. We know we're a big tough back girl and the girls have the video them.
So I literally have these videos to this day because I will never forget that day. I had to glitter and Shanique did help me. You know, remember Shanique did help me. I couldn't control them by myself. Our next girl had to help me to carry them down because they were literally straight into the road and she had to literally hold me and help me. I was gonna die. Like she was, them are, at one point I said, Jesus, please, them couldn't breathe.
Because at that point my chest got so hot, I felt like my chest area couldn't function. So I feel like I couldn't breathe.
Like we were even supposed to go out the night.
Oh yes, Uber. It was a Friday. We were supposed to go Uber.
We were supposed to go Uber the night.
Just saying a real TBT a long time that.
Anyways, no, we didn't know. We didn't know where I walk up, you know. So the girl wasn't home and her mother wasn't home. So we had to wait at our gate like a while, right? Till she reach home. This was like 10 minutes. How you gonna control 2 fresh people for 10 minutes, right?
Insert video here.
Insert video here. Literally, insert video here.
This like, is us waiting on the girl at her gate. Yes.
No, so we said okay, right?
Oh my God! At this point, by the way, I could not control how much I was talking. Like I felt like my mouth was moving and I want to stop talk and the devil said just talk girl because I'm not going to allow you to stop talk. Me if I take the other girl that was carrying us down, I was like, Shanique, I want to stop talking, you know. But I can't stop talk. Like I'm like, you know, understand me want my mouth to stop move and it just keep making words. I am scared. She's like, Brittany, just stop talking. We can't stop talk.
And she just and even she don't to such a and I was just like, jeez peas, what is from God? Anyways, no, the girl finally reached now and the guy didn't reach. Man, I said, yo, Willow done, what am I do? Willow said, here what we are gonna do.
Let me jump in this.
What?
By the way, this is the girl that went to our school, but we weren't Renee. It was Renee's friend. It wasn't my friend. I don't really know her like that. It was just a girl that was around the school. Then put me to lay down in the girls' bed right before the man them did reach.
Oh yes.
Then put me to lay down in the girls' bed because I'm a fresh out and knock out at this point, brother. I'm wake up. I remember saying, I don't know the girl, you know. I just know her as a girl at school. I don't know the girl, you know. So imagine you fresh. You wake up in a one bed. I'm like, this is she named China. Is that China? She look girl upon me. Brittany, I said, China, me don't know you like that, you know, why me in the same bed? She said, me no, girl, just go sleep, girl. Just go sleep, girl. I said, China, me not feel safe.
What me I do yourself? She was so no.
What me I do here?
So let me tell you, before you even remember that, let me tell you how much things happened before you remember that. At one point, you know, she wasn't a vomiter, right? So she did good, right?
Gag reflexes on fleek.
No, she did good. Zine, the other girl, no fish she a vomit. So one of the boy them, literally, I feel catch when she catch her vomit, that youth, there was such a good youth. Catch it in her hand, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I said, no man, that's not no. For me, I have sibling, you know how that go. And him catch her vomit, and him push him hand in her throat to make her vomit, because she did look like she need to go to hospital.
She was worse.
Like, she was worse. Like Brittany could have sleep it off. She was worse. Like him say, yo, if we not push him hand down her throat, she have to go to hospital. So him push him hand down her throat and make she vomit. And literally make she vomit. And so when he makes she vomit, him say, alright now, we're gonna shake up one hot Pepsi and give her. And him give her tea, give her ginger tea. Shake up the hot Pepsi, make she vomit again. Can say the hot Pepsi or whatever will bring up the vomit. Yeah. And then he make her drink the tea. You see, after that, she did good. Like it was literally after that she did good. Brittany sleep out the whole thing. Who did come for her? No, it wasn't her. Oh,
somebody must come for her.
Somebody
never stay with us.
It was something there. Is Shanice did come for her. It wasn't. Yeah, Shanice did come for her. So our next girl now did come for her, because we explain the situation to her, because we have to find out.
She wasn't really our friend to be taking care of
her.
Anyways.
Like we don't know why she was
just get drawn now with drama because she hungry.
Really. Exactly. So then now, like Brittany finally wakes up and is like, "We got Uber? We got Uber."
Imani come and say, Imani wicked too.
Yes, Imani was there.
Said, "Girl, you alright?" I said, "We can still go out." Yeah, man. But jump up, yeah, girl. We ain't talk about go from my dresses to the closet.
Like she thought she was at her house. Like she was.
Brother, I was frustrated. I was so frustrated. I wake up the next day and still frustrated.
The thing is with the brownies, you're frustrated for days.
I might never know that. So I think I could have sleep it off. I wake up and I'm still frustrated.
Days of frustration.
You know how you feel if you drop asleep frost and wake up back frost? I feel like me like a dead. I said no, this come like a never ending nightmare.
So it was like a one big drama. Thank God for them boy they do. Thank God for them boy they, because we don't know what we do.
My life.
They literally say, and them give her tea.
They were there nursing me for like hours because I was at the girl house until night.
We were at because we leave the like day, as you saw in the video previously, and I'm telling you, we never leave there till like
night.
after 10, after 9, after 10.
Because I would have reached a sober enough state for them to sneak me in my house. And
yeah.
I walk when I said, ready. Imagine walking them, oh, shitty, kiss me.
So then now, we were just like, it finally was over. Good thing the boy, them did drop her home, no? Or something like that. Them did drop her home or something like that. I remember.
Yeah, they must have dropped us.
Them did drop us home.
I did live close to the girl, so.
Yeah, so it was such an experience I would never recommend.
Wait, not the story, they come on more from my side.
What
so
did
me did have a best friend, but you never got Meadowbrook at the time. So because of all of this hullabaloo, nobody never even track what the rest of the weed cake there. Because them a deal with we and we drunk state, they never even track say because we not done it. We not done the weed cake, you know. We not finish it. So them not even know what the rest. Nobody not focus on that. The weed cake still in my bag. My friend, I call over my friend to come and take care of me. When the girl supposed to take care of me, she had peace. She said, Brittany, what's something in your bag tastes nice? I said, I didn't know that. This is the next day. I didn't know this. What's something that, because remember somebody have to take care of me because I'm still frost. She's like, something in your bag tastes nice. I say, you go in my bag and see a desolate cake. You know, go in the fridge. You go in somebody's bag and see one cake and you just start eat the cake just so. And it was smoke weed right through the end that. This can't do me not no milk on the girl like.
You don't know what we just got you, girl.
For sure, you all long ago this. You remember something used to keep name. It was a football thing and you could have pay. Kick off. We'd have kick off to go the next day. The girl fresh out the whole kick off and vomit down the whole play field.
I did not know
so that means that me did have a 3-day weed brownie experience. After them don't take care of me, never end up take care of she.
So you see what we got through?
No, one minute them say, I really do no?
Yes.
But she did have vomit. At least me never did have vomit.
No, that like the vomiting part was the worst part.
That was the worst part because
that was the worst part.
And I guess it's because of the drugs. The vomit never normal.
Listen
say
to
no
me.
to drugs, kids. Say no to
drugs.
Even though I say yes to drugs every day, but say no to that cake.
Listen,
it's the edibles I don't F with.
Like,
I say F with though.
But no, I don't mess with any of that. But honestly, I learned to not. I have never made it since then. I have never
I've
made
never
it
even
since
had an
then.
interest to, and I
And
deter everyone that like show
Tries,
any interest
yeah.
in trying it, but I always try to deter them because it's not worth it.
If you really need to,
It's
try
not a fun
do
thing.
the gummy. Do something small. I wouldn't even
Not
recommend that because
Not
it's
at
just
all.
like
It's
the
not
thing- you
fun.
can't control
It's
your
not
high.
fun.
You can't control your high. I'd never do that again. Like I, you
It's
can't.
not, and it's nothing like smoking. So if you're like an avid weed smoker, you feel like okay,
Yeah, man.
it's
No.
nothing like smoking. Literally, not even comparable.
It's not
None
comparable
at all.
at all.
This is how I feel like cokehead people would have feel. Like I feel like I'm upon some next level type of crystal meth. Like I feel like they vibe them with upon.
But yes, that was our weed brownie story. Horrible experience. Say no to drugs. I would not recommend anybody do this. I'll say this through and throughout. But if you found this story funny, tell us which parts you found funny. Like, comment, and like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what your story is if you had a similar experience.
And if you're thinking about doing it,
Don't do it.